1500 Sky, it's fine. Sand team. What to do against this? So again, Taurus looks pretty good, but be careful of Annihilape. I want to go gold and go Taurus. And I want Dondozo. But there is a Dragonite. Still think I want this. See if that's going to be a Scarf Annihilape or not. If it is, not ideal. That's a cool trading card. There's the Annihilape. I have just intimidated it. However, I can just go for Make It Rain and Close Combat into the P2, right? And if they are Scarfed, then they deal with themselves, right? So I will do just this. And if they are not Scarfed, then I'm sorted. If they are Scarfed, then only Final Gambit would be bad. And even then, it wouldn't be the worst thing. Because they've already lost their Final Gambiter that can't do that into the Dondozo, which you would want to do. Because then you bring Dondozo incredibly low. Come on, most ideal is not Scarf. Oh, okay. Fine. That's reasonable. Oh, am I going to deal with the Dragonite straight away? Don't be Scarfed and let me deal with the Dragonite. Then you don't have Haze anymore. Oh, they're not Scarfed. I'll take that. So I basically dealt with the Dragonite. Very good. They are faster, and they are close combat. However, that's alright, because this is going to KO the Annihilape slash bring it down to Sash, and also the Dragonite is in range of just any attack from Dondozo, so that means they can't Haze. So big damage. Are they Sash? We don't know. But then, yeah, this is now go for Dondozo, and they can't Haze anymore. And if they have Incineroar as their last one, and they protect the Dragonite and switch to Incineroar, they don't fake me out. So I will switch to Tatsugiri. And do I order up? You don't Terra Fairy here, right? You don't Terra Fairy. There's no way you Terra Fairy. Right? So I can just go for any other attack. And you waste your Fairy. There's no way. But order up is optimal if they don't Terra Fairy. Right? There's no way. There's just absolutely no way. There's no way. There's no way you Terra Fairy here. Not when I can just Wave Crash or whatever to KO. There's no way. Not when you've taken that much damage. Okay, let's see. Moment of truth. Don't you dare Terra Fairy. Did I get greedy? I did not get greedy. Okay, cool. So, who needs Haze on their Dragonite? Or who cares about Haze is what I should say. So I'm unaware they shouldn't do too much. Oh, they got it wrong. Very good, very good. Now these kind of Annihilates with close combat usually don't have Protect, correct? I believe. Anyway, I definitely EQ here. Because then that'll put the Porygon 2 in range of Wave Crash next turn. But things are looking very good right now. Can you imagine if they Terra Fairied and then they hazed? That would have been very bad, but I'm glad that logic prevailed in that case, that they can't go for Terra Fairy, because obviously I can just Wave Crash. And that would be a waste. They just give me an Annihilate, but I think that usually these ones don't have Protect, so that is understandable. That was good chip. Obviously Trick Run. And was it Ursaluna or was it Incineroar? It was Ursaluna. Okay, cool. So that means I can just go for Terra Ghost and... Well, not yet. Not yet. Next turn. Next turn. So I'll order up the P2 this turn. Because they can't do anything this turn. Like, Headlong Rush won't do really anything. So I'll order up the P2 this turn as they protect and recover. Or they do just attack. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's the recover. Okay, so they got a little bit of chip, but now they are definitely in range of whatever I want to go for with the Dondozo. And now, they're obviously going to Facade. Like, you obviously Facade here. This is where Terra Ghost just immediately wins the game. Because even if they go for their Terra now, I'm +4, so I should just KO them straight up. So let's go for Terra and Wave Crash, and I should win the game. Yep, they're going for their Terra, which is understandable. Nope, that's not going to work. And neither's this Facade. Okay, so I'm glad Terra Ghost has come into play a little. Because maybe this would have been strong enough. I don't think it would have been. Maybe it would have been. I don't think it would have been. Like, I know it was technically optimal to protect there, but no. I'll just win immediately, thank you. Yep, there we go. Very nice. This won't even be Ice Beam because they went for their Terra. Nice. Oh, that's satisfying. I'm glad that I can at least have, like, some of these moments in the GC. Where I've made the correct decision in team building. Very nice. And the P2 should be in Wave Crash anyway, Wave Crash range anyway, but their only chance would be Ice Beam freezes, and I've still got my Golden Go, and they're going to forfeit here. No, they're not. They're going for their win condition in freezes. That's fine. Oh, I'd like to get the freeze out of the way, but oh well. Decent. I'll take it. See, Dragonite isn't just an immediate Dondozo win if you have Haze. I assume they had Haze. Most do. Very good. So I'm close to the 1600s now, at least, I think. And I'm higher in the positions than I would have expected. Like, I feel like not as many people are taking part in this GC. So this is one to do all the games in and try my best because there's fewer players, so I should get higher. Therefore, more CP. Yeah, like top 500 for almost 1600s. That's not bad. And I can break into 1600s if I win this next game against exactly middle 1500s. With incredibly standard team again. So, what do I want against this? I think I still want Golden Go and Taurus. I think I would I think looking back now, I'd have preferred Terra Ghost on the Taurus. Because then I'd have been able to lead Golden Go Taurus and Terra Ghost this and just double attack and like KO whatever. They got P2 in Cinemungus, which does beat Dondozo when it's all three of them still around. If I can deal with one of them, then I can deal with the other two. But I need to have dealt with one of them, so that's why I'm going to lead Golden Go and Tatsugiri, so hopefully one of them has disappeared. Because when it has, Dondozo can 1v2, it can't 1v3. So I have to focus on KOing at least one of those trio. That's not a cool training card. Mm-hmm. Incredibly standard. Yeah, this is where I'd have liked Terra Ghost, because if I have Terra Ghost, I can go for Make It Rain in close combat into the Incineroar. That's dealt with straight away. I don't care about Trick Room. And then I just win with Dondozo. So, I will screens here, because they're obviously faking out Taurus. You have to fake out Taurus. But which screen is better? Because they've got physical Ursaluna, right? Yeah, they do. So Reflect is better. So I'll go for Reflect. And I will attempt to close combat and be unsuccessful. But Reflect is nice. Although it might have been better to light screen there, because they can Terra Blast and do good damage to Taurus now. Because they could switch into the Amoonguss, and if I catch the Amoonguss with a Make It Rain, that's really good. And my Golden Go will live whatever now with the Reflect. So I suspect that's worth it. Like I've said, so long as I've dealt with one of the three, then I'm good. So this will do a lot. That's a lot. But I've KO'd the Incineroar, which is the important thing here. And I also still have my Taurus. Because now I can incredibly safely Terra Grass with my Dondozo. Yeah, Incineroar gone, can't be intimidated. 3 turns of Trick Room left. So I can just Terra Grass my Dondozo whenever I want now. Which is nice. Hopefully it's Ursaluna rather than Amoonguss. Yep, it's Ursaluna. Cool, so I'll switch to Dondozo straight away. Wait, I don't have Terra Grass, do I? I have Terra... I'm thinking of Terra Grass on my Taurus. I don't have Terra Grass, so Amoonguss can still do well against me. Right, so I'll switch this way around. Yeah, so this is still entirely reasonable. Ursaluna is surely going to EQ here, because then that's just a double K and then recover. That's the most optimal play, right? And then this won't do much at all. Yeah, there's the Earthquake, and then they will recover. So not much. Really not much. Oh, the Ice Beam! Oh, that was a mistake. Because now you're much weaker. Right, then... what's the way of doing this? Because there's got to be a path to victory now they didn't recover. Because they're going to Terra Ghost the Ursaluna, I think. Alright, so I'm going to order up the P2, I think. Because they're going to Terra Ghost here. And even if they switch to Amoonguss here, yep, good, good. Even if they switch to Amoonguss, I can protect on the final turn. There's the Amoonguss. That's okay. It's a shame I Terra Ghosted here. It's also a shame I didn't Wave Crash the P2. Actually, no, this is fine, because I'll do enough that I should put them in range of +3 Wave Crash. Right? It'll be close if I do. Yeah, if I had a Wave Crash, that would have been better, because 2 Wave Crash gets set, and then that forces Rage Powder. If I was Terra Grass, I would have just won the game already. That's going to be in range. That's in range. So, although they... no, because they protect and... they Spore and recover this turn. There's no reason not to, right? Do I just accept the sleep on this turn? I think I do. Yeah, I'm going to accept the sleep on this turn. Hopefully they don't have Clear Smog. I'm playing as if they don't have Clear Smog here. They should recover. Yep. So yeah, me saying that I beat the 2 of the 3, I need to remember that I'm no longer Terra Steel Heavy Slam. Because if I beat the Incineroar, my Terra Steel Heavy Slam Dondozo beats these 2. But the Terra Ghost one doesn't necessarily. Right, so if they're Clear Smog, they obviously go for it this turn. They're going for Trick Room and Clear Smog / whatever. So, +3, correct? Yes. So, if they're Clear Smog, they'll go for it. There's nothing I can do. If they are not Clear Smog, they should switch to Ursaluna this turn. So I'm going to Wave Crash the Amoonguss. It's a terrible play. But, yeah, okay, cool. They have Clear Smog. Big damage, though. That was kind of big damage. But here's the Clear Smog. Hopefully not the Clear Smog. No, it was Clear Smog. Okay. So that's not good for me. Because obviously now they'll Spore and Ursaluna. Do I protect immediately? No, because it will give me a chance to wake up. So I will order up the... No, I'll Wave Crash the... It doesn't matter, because they're going to, obviously, Spore me. This is where safety goals would have been lovely. But Lefties has come into play already, so... If I can just stall out the Trick Room turns, I'll be okay. Because they're forced into Headlong Rush. One Headlong Rush won't get me, right? So long as I can just go for a Make It Rain. Because there's 3 turns, so... I will attempt to protect. And it won't work. Yeah, like so. But then... I should be... not KO'd. Right? Because this has to be Headlong Rush now. Which is dropping their defenses, putting them in range of Make It Rain. Yeah, cool. I just attack here, I think. So if I protect and I wake up, they can Spore me and not attack me. They can Spore me and switch to P2 and then Trick Room again, so I want to attack. I want to attack. I want to be careful. Wait, what? What? No! Amoonguss was supposed to be slower! No! That screws everything! No! If I'd have protected on that turn, I would have found that out, but no, because now the Tatsugiri goes to sleep. No, they had it the correct way around. That's uncommon. Oh, that's not good. I mean, this is still technically okay because it's the last turn in Trick Room. I can go into Taurus here and sacrifice the Taurus. But I kind of needed the Taurus to be able to beat the P2 as well. So, yeah, this is not good now. That was annoying that was that way around. Because if I'd have protected on that final turn, I'd have stored out the Trick Room this turn, and I could have just gone into Gholdengo now and Make It Rain and switch to Taurus, and then I have them pinned. So that is quite annoying. I mean, I attempt to Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse actually, and I will attempt to Flare Blitz the Amoonguss to get the paid switch. Ooh. Okay, okay. That makes sense, because if I don't get a KO this turn... Yeah, if they Spore the Taurus, then they do just win. Because I don't get a KO this turn. Oh, and I've used my Terror, so I can't Terror in close combat the P2. No. Oh, that was a good play from them. Yeah, they played this one well. Damn, if the Amoonguss undersped... Yeah, now they get Trick Room, there's nothing I can do. They click Rage Powder and they win. If they click Rage Powder and Trick Room, they win. So I have to play as if they are not going to click Rage Powder and Trick Room. So I will go for the first turn Wake and the second turn Wake and try and close combat. And if they click Rage Powder, Trick Room, they win. Like so. So, yeah. That was well played from them. That was a real... there wasn't a point where I found out that Ursaluna undersped, right? If there was, then that's my fault. If not, I think it's a reasonable assumption that Amoonguss would underspeed the Ursaluna. But now the game is completely locked up for them. So I will now forfeit on this turn. Because there is no way back into the game. That was well played from them. Like, they had to have Clear Smog. Obviously, they did, and it's incredibly common. But some don't. If they didn't have Clear Smog, I would have just won without it. And if the Amoonguss had undersped the Ursaluna, I think I would have won, because then they would have done whatever with Amoonguss. Headlong Rush KOs the Dondozo, then Tatsugiri is awake and can protect on the final turn, Trick Room as I sacrifice the Taurus, and then I make it rain and Draco Meteor, and I should be good. But there we go. They played that one well. I don't think there was too much else I could have done differently to improve my odds. But that's a high 1600s guy. I'll take it. Oh, no, not Sand. That's one of my least favourites to face, because I always flinch. Like, I always flinch against this. Golden Go looks pretty good, actually. To be fair, my Dondozo looks pretty good as well. Also, my Taurus is decent. Yeah, Taurus Golden Go is a pretty good lead here, right? I don't think I need Murkrow, because Lycanroc will outspeed me regardless. Sneasel will outspeed me regardless. So yeah, I don't see the need for it. It's a shame I went for Terra Ghost in the previous game, because if I'd have saved my Terra Grass for the Taurus, there was a win condition. Because if I first turn Waked as they Rage Powder, and then I just Oko the P2. I don't think I do. It depends if they're offensive or not, but if I did, then that would have been an immediate game win. But alas, forget the last game. It's gone now. That's not a cool trainer card. No. That's not a lead I expected. What? I think it is reasonable to sacrifice my Taurus here, if that means I KO the Gastrodon. Right? I think that is entirely reasonable. So I will do so. Because I outspeed Indeedee. If they're Choice Scarf, oh no, that's not good. That would be seriously not good if they're Choice Scarf. So please don't be. Please do the Sash one. Did I lock in too quick there, in case they were Scarf? They were Scarf, but they made the wrong play. So I'm happy with that, because that's not a KO, and this should be. Cool. Yeah, that was definitely the wrong. Don't be Citrus. Don't be Citrus. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that as a start. Because they locked into a pretty weak attack with the Indeedee. And that's the Clear Smogger gone. That's the Yawner gone. So this is perfectly reasonable as a start. Oh, it's T-Tar. Okay, so one would assume that is going to go for Terrestrialization. But I'm going to go for Close Combat against the Indeedee, and I'm going to go for just a regular old Dondozo, not a Tatsugiri. Because I like my Golden Go against the T-Tar, and I would prefer to keep it, and I don't want to go for Dondozo Tatsugiri while I can just claim the KO on the Indeedee right now. I would assume they're going for Terra Flying into the Taurus, so maybe it would have been better to go for the Tatsugiri switch as well. But, oh well, too late. Yep, there we go. Had to be Terra. Understandable. And I'll lose my Taurus here, so I should have Dondozo Tatsugiri, not just Dondozo'd. Because this won't do much, so I'm fine taking this damage. But was it worth just KOing the Indeedee right now, in return for my Taurus, so that I can't intimidate the sand that's in the back? Not sure it was. Yeah, that's Terrablast. So that should have been just Dondozo Tatsugiri. Because the Indeedee was kind of useless. So that was a waste of a Taurus. That was a bad play from me. So if I lose this game now, then that is entirely my fault. Now, I would assume that there's either the Sneasler or the Lycanroc waiting in the back. It's always optimal to switch to Golden Go, then Tatsugiri if I choose to. So I will switch to Golden Go first and see whether it's Lycanroc or it's Sneasler. And it is Golden Go. Oh. Okay. Then Dondozo just wins, right? So I will switch to Tatsugiri here. And I will... Wave Crash just KOs Golden Go, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. So I'll just go for that. I think I'm good. If it was Sneasler, they could have Diaclawed me, and if it was Lycanroc, they could have flinched me or Endeavored me. So, I think I'm good. Oh, if it was Lycanroc, I'd have been able to Terra Ghost in the face of their Endeavor. That would have been funny. So they can't defensively Terra anymore, so this should KO the Golden Go, right? If it doesn't, I still should be fine. Because the Tyrannus is not doing anything to Dondozo. Reasonable. But the T-Tar does not do much. If they knock off my lefties, doesn't really matter, it's not doing much damage. And they knocked off the wrong one. That's exactly why you don't just immediately Tatsugiri, because opponents can make mistakes like that. There's literally no reason to Tatsugiri before the Golden Go. And some people still do that, which you should not do. I will Wave Crash, Golden Go, again. And again, this should KO it, right? Unless they're a really bulky one. And if they're a really bulky one, that means that they're not as offensive and won't be doing much damage. But yeah, that's KO, that's game over. And that was 1666, guy, wasn't it? So that's actually a reasonable amount of points. So that's fair. Like, that was another 2-1 in this episode, which is objectively climbing each episode, so it's fine. Now, it is optimal to protect here, don't care. Just going for Wave Crash. So, yeah, there you go. That's why it was optimal, but who cares? I just Dragon Pulse or whatever. Oh, a Citrus Berry, wow. But it doesn't matter. It was Agua Berry, okay. My apologies, I take it back. It was not Citrus Berry. How could I have made such a foolish assumption? Now, if it was solo Tatsugiri, I think I would have been okay, because it's not Assault Vest. So I'd only be able to protect one more turn to stall out the last turn of Sand. That would have hit the little bit of extra shield. But because I have Golden Go, yeah, it's one turn of Sand, so it wouldn't have made a difference. But yeah, it's just Dragon Pulse. And it is Make It Rain. And it is a win against a high 1600s guy. So that's the kind of thing we're looking for. So yeah, last game, bit unfortunate that I wasn't like Terra Grass on the Dondozo, and I got a couple of turns wrong, but that evens it out, I think. And I am still objectively climbing each episode so far. So, slow and steady wins the race, I guess.